poppin'? It's the wild boy of the city, DJ out of control.
It's your favorite Uncle Spooty, the neighborhood supporter.
And look, man.
You
You seen this nigga before. Y'all done seen this nigga on the gram and probably caught him at your BM crib. Y'all see, we got Mr. Howell in the building. Mr. Nicholas Bell, what's up? What's the deal, man?
State to state, stage to stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you not. We can't just say the artist. Like, you do all type of shit. So what would you categorize yourself as?
Entrepreneur.
Hey.
I call him one.
Hey, we are not alone. Like, we out here. We are really out here doing that shit. Making that shit happen, bro. And I was just telling, who was it? It was one of the little chicks that worked with me at one of the clubs I was at. And I was just telling her, like, she was tripping about, I gotta do this, I gotta work this and do that. I'm like, look, you got to, because nobody that's really on or really rich got rich from their job. You feel me? Like, niggas, you gotta go do something, sell something, make something, like, do whatever, rap, sing.
I got a good, like a whole point what I make when it comes to that, like, just to test that, is I never really made real money from music. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know that, but when I say, like, my music, me selling, me getting booked, I never made more money than I made doing other shit. But the music has created the platform to open doors for everything else that I have going on. Mm-hmm. So when you grow your fan base, when you grow as an artist, as just anything, everything else that you do, because a person may not technically like my music, I may not be in front of them, they fuck with me. And sometimes when people buy into you as a personality, that opens up more doors, because now it's like, well, everybody need their credit fixed. That's something. You don't need to like music, but you know you need your credit fixed. You know you want to buy a house someday. You know what I mean? You know you want to own real estate. You know, you want to invest. People don't know about investing. People want to know about cryptocurrency, all that. People want to know about a bunch of different stuff that I just happen to know about. So because of the fan base and because of the popularity and all that, it just opened the door for me to, So it allows all my other businesses to flourish.
It'd be hard to trust niggas that credit shit though, bro. Like,
of course.
That's really another reason why I've been on the list. I'm like, I gotta give this motherfucker all my shit.
No, that's a bad one.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the reality. No matter how you get around it, you can do it yourself. I always tell people this. Credit, the reason people can't do that, the reason people choose not to do their own credit is because they're lazy. That's it. Because if you think about it, you can really research everything that somebody else will do for you. Yeah. But you're not willing to take the initiative to do your own shit. So now you want to combat me because you don't want to give my information to you. Then you want to combat me about my price. Not you personally, but this is how the conversation go with people. Oh, I don't know if I want to give you my social security. All right, don't give it to me. Because your credit ain't going to change. Yeah. It's going to still be the same.
Me, I'm the convenience nigga though. Like, I would rather pay somebody.
Exactly. I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Yeah, like, I know I can do you right. I can sit down on my five a blunt and just get it. I don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it.
I'd rather pay that shit. But it just be like, now I'm checking my shit every day, man. This nigga go buy a car with my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so look, this is my other argument. Your shit is fucked up. What the fuck I'm gonna do with them up? I can't add shit to it. Ain't no more room in this bitch. It's terrible. People bring me their credit, or they bring my team. Because I own a credit repair company. I don't actually do the credit repair no more. I actually have people that work for me.
Level up.
So, you know.
Hold on, let me shake your hand on that. You got people that do that for you?
Yeah, but let me tell you, it gets so deep with this shit because the person that taught me the credit is another one of our frat brothers from Cleveland. Mm-hmm. So, you know, shout out to Maul. You know what I'm saying? He the one that taught me the credit, and his whole concept behind it was so smart because it's kind of like it gets real matrix. The nigga charge $150. This is what he did 6 years ago. He'll charge $150 to fix your credit. $150 ain't shit to us. Like, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. If you like, you'll come on 150. You know what I mean? 500, you start getting to 500, 750. That's when it's like, I don't know if I want to pay that. Yeah. But you'll give up 150 for somebody to fix your credit.
Facts.
Because it's so like, all right, cool, I can do that. You know what I mean? But if you doing it in volume, now you're making hella money. So if I get 1,000 people and I fix their credit for 150 a year, you do the math. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm cracking 100K. Yeah. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, that was the concept. And another thing to it is if you gave somebody $150 to fix your credit, if nothing really happened, like if you've seen results and you didn't see like major results, you wouldn't really be that upset. is when you gave a nigga $1,000.
And my shit moved up 2 points. Like,
What? This nigga,
I'm looking for dog. Nah, like, you feel me?
but that was a dog ass concept. But he obviously has, his prices has increased. But just his whole concept behind it was, you want volume, you want to get people to work for you, you want to get a team because you can kick it out faster. But there's so much shit to credit now that I've learned over the years, and it's like it's actually a fascinating thing because the building the credit part is fun, but the amazing part is your reaction when I sit on the phone with you and I get you approved for a $25,000 credit card with Navy Fed, or I get you approved for a $75,000 car loan through PenFed. You know what I mean? I get you capital. When I get you shit, that's the shit that makes me feel really good.
Yeah.
Because I want us to see a lot of us.
They doubts, and that's just you. Like I told you, nigga.
I told you. And then it's like just to see a person's life change. Like your life changes when your credit is right.
No, that's a big fact.
Your life changes tremendously. Just everything that you do in life, you look at life different because you're afforded different things now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can go into the dealership and you don't gotta run your shit to every bank. You can go to the dealership with a check. Like, look, I already got approved from my credit union. Look, I want this car. They can't do shit with you. I want this car. And they gotta give you that bitch, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just some great fellas when it comes to that.
That's crazy.
So I gotta show the love right now, man. Like how long you been doing music?
I've been doing music for going on 8 years.
Going on 8 years. And since he has started, he has always put his name in the conversation of motherfuckers on stage, on tour, being behind stage with this people, meeting these motherfuckers. Like, even if motherfuckers wasn't talking about you, you found a way to make motherfuckers be like, that's Nigga Lamel. Like, was that show planned? Like, did you have this strategized? Because it's like you hit the ground running. Like,
Can we start from the beginning, though? Can we start from the beginning?
Like, like, just go ahead and put it.
Yo, let's start from the beginning when we had this nigga. Boom.
Oh.
If y'all don't know, if y'all don't know,
I take it there.
if y'all don't know,
Gotta take
we are brothers of Iota Phi Theta fraternity and
he reps it he reps it proudly.
Everywhere you go, everywhere you
throwing bows, doing strolls,
strolling on the hoes on stage. Yeah, you do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But listen, this nigga used to be in my living room, nigga. We played to this nigga in the living room, right? Then he's like, man, I'm gonna do this music shit. Niggas was like, man, you ain't gonna do that shit for real. You ain't gonna do that shit for real. Then drop some shit. Like, oh, you really doing that shit? And he drop some more shit. Like, oh, this nigga for real. And now, 8 years later.
Oh well.
Look at it's the growth for me, bro. And
you gotta get it up. You gotta get it up. Like, getting into the game, did you just know you was gonna have to? I don't even want to know how much you invested in your fucking career. It gotta be insane at this point. And you can drop the number if you want to. You know, that's gonna be exclusive. But like, did you know going into the game? Oh,
$500,000.
half a ticket.
So, but I know. So it goes back to that. Like, so just to fuck the whole shit up. So when you say when we look at invest, you gotta think of everything that goes into investing. Studio time, traveling. I've been on 7 major tours. All right, I'm talking about paying to be on these tours, paying for tour like DJs, paying for security, paying for wardrobe, food, travel, every single component. No one helped me. You know what I'm saying? Never had no help with this shit. So you factor all that in, booking artists for tours, buying artist shows, like paying for this artist to come here. That's all invested in the career because I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. So, but I'm also making money in the same sense. Mm-hmm. So it's never a situation I'm looking like, damn, I invest all this money, I ain't got shit out of it. Nah, I can't say that. You know what I mean? I've learned a lot and I've gained a lot. It may not solely been, okay, I got a record that charted, or I may have not gotten a black or platinum record, but I gained so much knowledge, wisdom, relationships, which is huge.
That's the most important thing, right there.
One of the biggest components. But to knock your question down, when you're doing this shit, you got a plan. Everybody got a plan. It's just like fighting. You got a plan. I'm going to this bitch like, as soon as you hit your mouth,
when you drop, now
I got to adjust. You know what I'm saying? So I had a plan, and it was to go this way and that way, but it never worked out like that. But I had to improvise. You know what I'm saying? I've been to jail. You know what I'm saying? I've got cases. You know what I'm saying? I had children. You know what I'm saying? I have multiple children, multiple baby moms. All that shit plays a factor. I've traveled and lived in different cities and different states. So it gets harder, and I created this for myself. You know what I mean? It's not like they just do it on me. Like, this is something that I made my role a little harder. Being from Detroit and understanding that the market isn't geared towards R&B. You know, that was hard. You know, that's just an overcoming barrier right there. It just, I don't know. Because I can't say that I've always planned to not give up, if that makes sense.
No.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's the overall plan. I've always planned on not giving up.
Niggas got that mentality, like, man, I ain't going back to how I was living like that. I don't give a fuck what I do, nigga. I just know I ain't going back to that shit, like type shit. So yeah, that definitely makes sense.
And looking at every year, you want to elevate. You know what I'm saying? I know I have to tell you guys that I watch you guys grow as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to just continue to elevate, and that was always my goal. A lot of things that I think that hindered me is, you know, some of the people I had around me, you know, not being on the same page. And I think that's so important. So any artist that is watching this, understanding that having a core team, a solid foundation, you know, that can cut a lot of years off your shit. You know what I mean? It can take a lot of years off, get you a little bit to the front line. You know what I mean? So
that's crazy. Like, but the thing about it, every nigga, like successful nigga, like to the Lil Babies, the Boosies, the Master P's, like they say the same shit. Like, once you get to a certain part, you can't keep certain niggas around because you're not gonna be able to keep going because they gonna be dragging you down on some shit. So that, and the fact that you even said that is like, he's a testament to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas ain't just talking like, no, they really mean that shit. Like, but it's like that with everything. With niggas that's doing anything, if you got 5 niggas that's not on the same shit, then you don't need to be hanging with them 5 niggas. Like, because at the end of the day, nobody ever want to cap themselves. You feel me? Sky's the limit. Everybody say that shit. Yeah. And you gotta have niggas that's on the same shit you want to get and see if it really is the limit type shit. So, watch your circle, man. Get redo your close friends, or whatever you gotta do. But if whoever is in your circle ain't on the same shit, they don't need to be in the circle.
That's a big fact.
You feel me?
big facts.
We can't, and I gotta like I said, I gotta show the love, you know, shit like this, because you are probably like one of the only, well, I think it's pretty other people out there, but like was able to use their frat to kind of like put yourself in the game. You do like not a lot of niggas be in this fraternity shit and don't know how to like, you know, use their peers, their fraternity to kind of leverage to build their career. Like, you was college to college, going to other niggas shit, performance, figuring niggas like.
I'll do this undergrad.
What made you even come up with that shit? Like, what?
I mean, it's one of those situations where it's like you have the opportunities, you have the connections, take advantage of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, it don't matter. Even for you, even being a DJ, it's the same formula. It's the same mindset of, hey, look, such and such. I'm willing to come. Y'all, I see y'all doing this event. Can I come perform? I'm y'all frat brother. At the end of the day, I'm not not asking for no money. I just want to come perform, gain some fans. You know what I'm saying? I'll cover my own shit. You know what I mean? Because that's just what it is. And I just had this conversation with a photographer yesterday about how he wants to be everywhere. And I say, no one's stopping you. Like, people who got no kids, who don't have no felonies, who don't have no real obligations. They kill me when they talk about they can't get opportunities. They want to advance their career and they don't have nothing holding them back. I did it. You know what I'm saying? I had a child before I crossed. So it's like, nigga, I've been in this business.
How many kids you got right now?
I have 5.
Woo, love.
You got a basketball team.
Little cannon over here.
New little lady, right? New little lady to the family. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on that. Congratulations.
Yeah.
5.
No, man.
I ain't got none of that. That sounds like a lot, nigga.
No, it is. It definitely. Now, I feel it, though. I feel it because having children, you got 2 ways to look at it. It's fun because of the opportunity to see kids growing, and this is your creation. You're watching these children grow in your household. They're following your lead. Some of them look like you. Some of them really look like you. And then it's like some of them act like you. You'd be like, what the fuck? This shit is steep. But you get to control this. You know, so I coach my son football team. I coach my daughter basketball team. I take my daughter on tour with me. I fly to this state and I make sure this kid is good for school. I fly to this state, make sure this kid is good. Like, I take on this shit head on.
I just seen a meme about Nick Cannon, bro. And he was flying state to state. Niggas like, he look tired. Like, I just... nigga, this is right after Christmas, y'all. Happy Halloween, happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
but how the fuck do you even like? Nigga, how do you even get to celebrate like Christmas with You going all the, you know?
Well, how about my children with me?
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I get the
handshake.
kids. So
Big handshake.
yeah, my kids. Right now, in my household, I have 3 of my children live with me in my household. So 3 live with me. I would say my 4th child. He's kind of like it be back and forth. His mom lived like 20 minutes away, so it still works
that's
out.
Cool.
But I have my daughter, my youngest daughter. Then my girl has a child as well. So so we got another one. Then I'm gonna tell you how deep it get. It get really deep.
The song already.
So it get deeper. So my youngest son's mom has a child from another relationship, but I take him in too. He stays when I get my son, he comes with him. Like I don't take him without my son. Like I don't take my son without him. I bring him.
That's crazy.
He has his own area in my house. They all got their own drawers. When I go Christmas shopping, he gets birthdays. I take care of him like he's my own son. Because his dad lives here, but they live there. And it's like he shouldn't go without. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, I don't know what it's like not to have a dad. I don't know what that's like. Yeah. So I can't even tell you what I don't know what to do.
So you would have brought the McDonald's to the other kids too. It was a little.
Oh yeah,
you would have brought the McDonald's
for sure.
too. You would have brought the McDonald's.
It's not my obligation. It's not my obligation, but I would do that. Right. But look, I want to say this though. He ain't wrong for not doing it, but I'm a different type of nigga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it.
Speaking of you being a different type of nigga, man. Shout out to you. You sound like dad of the year. This whole whale thing, man. How did that start?
Howell, man, I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. Howell literally stemmed from fucking a lot of women on tour. That's where it all came from. I'm not gonna sit here and play roles.
Yes, you shouldn't, man. We gotta cut.
We was on tour and shit. We was fucking everything in every city. I'm just being 100. You know what I'm saying? People they get mad.
The bar, I just felt the nigga bitch and gave her back to him. That just hit a little different now. Like
no, y'all don't be understanding how this shit be though. When you're on tour, it's a different world because the women don't come in the scenario with intentions on, I want something long term. They come here for the thrill too. Yeah. They know what it is. Yeah. They don't even take my number, so don't even hit me up, don't even do shit. Yeah. Don't even actually come back to the room.
Meet me here at 12:30,
you know
bitch, when I get back.
You already know what it is, but it be like that. A lot of these women, they be having niggas, or everybody got somebody. So, you know what I'm saying? So, it ain't no situation where they just, I'm just completely single. No, you got somebody that you love. You
gotta get some. Yeah, who's the latest tour then, nigga?
He didn't kick back a seat on your ass.
Because you know, your shit, we're gonna get into your shit. The What's the Name tour,
Michigan
Man tour. That'd be my first one ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like,
even that's not even full throttle, but
it's still
the tour life is something insane because all right, we're going up like it varies because the first tour, Armand and Trey, that was my very first tour. Okay. So that one was Armand and Trey. They from here as well. They a YouTube sensation. They dope artists.
The singing niggas.
Yeah, they sing really well and shit. So I went on tour with them first, but this was like 2017. That tour was nuts, but it was a lot of there was too young though. It was too young. So I really like you had to really pick through it. Like I gotta figure out who's of age to know like what to deal with. And then a lot of the times back then we was on Tinder. You know, it was no verified, none of that. It was just strictly, hey, we just some up and coming artists. So we try to have fun. So that tour was straight.
Tinder.
But we was like that was the first time I went to the West Coast. Like I'm in Seattle, I'm in Oakland, I'm in Portland, I'm in those type of areas. And you know, we just in 8 days regular. You know what I'm saying? We fucking some bullshit. Then the Anne Marie tour picked up. That was the second tour.
Say what?
So Anne Marie, she had a lot more women out there. And that tour was, once again, it was gradually going up because the girls were getting older. The tour where it was like, all right, the switch flicked a little bit was Jacquees.
Of course.
So the king of R&B.
That tour was when the fucking switch it flipped. And I only did 10 dates. We had like a 25 city tour. I only did 10 dates and that shit was insane. And at that time, I had just moved to Atlanta. So I'm still building my shit in the A. I had just had a little chick I was fucking with from time to time. So I'm trying my best not to like fully commit to her because I don't want her to have to go through like me being away on some bullshit. Yeah, man. I'm a real nigga. I said, look, you don't got to deal with this shit. But it was what it was. That tour was nuts. But it got serious these last two tours because these were like grown men tours.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now this is where, like, the Jacquees was the age group that you want, and at that time, that was the age group that you're attracted to. Like, those girls are in their mid 20s. You know what I'm saying? Some of them it's like early 20s, mid 20s. So that tour was nuts. But the Millennium Tour, and then the tour Eric Bellinger sent me, those were like some really great tours. Like, just overall concept, the way it was ran, the respect.
I want to hear this. I want to hear what you're talking
We
about.
know they put on a great production.
I'm listening.
We know they put on a great production.
Go ahead.
We talking about the hoes, dog.
The women for the Millennium Tour, I think that shit is insane. We're in arenas. We're at Little Caesars Arena. You feel me? It's fucking 20,000 people. So it's like and it's 80 to 90% women.
And then I know they all coming backstage after the show. And
Some of them. But I'm gonna tell you, this is where the Millennium Tour kind of was like, it was tough. You got the biggest artists of our generation: Soulja, Omarion,
Pretty Ricky,
Pretty Ricky, Bow Wow. I mean, if them niggas didn't want them, then they'll fuck with us. Which is cool. But it's like,
what?
We had our like the girl like, and I'll be honest, like, we didn't have on the Millennium Tour, we didn't have the baddest bitches. We got like the second tier, because
Who gives a fuck?
I feel you, but you ask a question, I'm gonna tell you the real. Because we had we would catch some bad bitches in certain cities, certain states, but it was always a situation where I always felt like it was always like Bow Wow bitches. It was always it's always either we was fucking with Bow Wow bitches or Bow was fucking with her bitches. It was crucial.
That's
Pretty
the shit
Ricky
to talk about. You feel me?
Yeah, Pretty Ricky and them, they held their weight. But we but that's the thing, for us to be us and them to be where they were, all right, cool. We can, we all. But they were so like, them niggas are so cool. They didn't give a fuck though. Bow Wow used to have his whole dressing room full of the baddest bitches you ever seen.
Bow, come holler at us.
And I ain't gonna cap. That nigga had the baddest bitches you ever seen. At every show, he had the baddest bitches. Nobody could fuck with him. All right, that's just what it was.
Woo, he was him.
That little shake, nigga. That little
was him.
That nigga Bow had the baddest bitches at every city. I was like, yo, this shit is insane. And I used to always see one of his peoples, them niggas every time. It never failed. I just see them niggas in the crowd. What y'all niggas doing in the crowd? Yup, walking back 17, 20 bitches.
Oh, he's scouting. They scouting. Yup. Come on, you. Not you. Yup, come on.
So what made you start doing is the Nick Lavelle experience the shit you do on stage with the
Yeah, I don't do it no more. But that was.
How did that start? Like what is it like? What is all of that?
Dude, I ain't gonna cap. The shit started at Western. I did one show. And I just was like, I wanna bring a girl on stage. I wanna do some shit. I mean, niggas already know I used to be a male stripper. You know what I mean? Keep it a buck. I don't give a fuck. It is
Freaky Nick.
Freaky Nick.
Freaky Nick. The Freak Nick.
But the reason I did
that called the Freak Nick.
No, I dropped a project called Freak Nick.
Really?
Yeah, like 6 years ago.
You really got, now you got some smoke because you.
No, we need a shot. What y'all got?
We ain't
got shit. I drunk all the bottle. I drunk all the bottle fucking last night, bro.
No, I feel it's all good.
And then I was gonna smoke you out, but the nigga don't smoke.
Yeah, I can't. Smoke.
And you be on there singing and shit like the weed help. Look, you ain't gonna feel it. You through. You through.
I looked over here. I didn't see nothing called the Freak Nick. Is it on the singles EPs?
No, it's probably like on some YouTube shit.
Okay. I'm like, I looked through the.
And I dropped a project called the Nick Lavelle Experience too.
I know that.
Hey,
I also see this nigga pull out a pistol in one of his videos. I think it was like it was some y'all remix something like I got 5. This nigga pulled out the pistol smooth like an R&B nigga. How you do that?
He's so crazy.
How you pull out a pistol smooth?
You sing it to a bitch, pull out the strap.
He was on this Mike Lowry shit from Bad Boys.
Yeah. He was on the balcony, all type of shit. I remember that.
This in the clip. Like I'm gonna show the clip of you pulling it.
Hey, that nigga.
Criminal in this bitch, bro. So our invitation to the pool party, like we already got one coming because the last one we had 2 already, right?
Yeah, I had total 4.
4.
Yeah.
At your, the ones you showed at your shit.
At Miles.
And we haven't gotten no type of invite. We this nigga is who he is. He can send us. Put us on Delta, we'll come out there. You know what I'm saying? But when I see the recaps of the videos, I get mad every fucking time. Because I'm like, nigga, this is where we supposed to be at.
No, but I'm doing, which is so crazy, is I'm doing a big ass pool party there, Conclave. It's in Atlanta this year.
For real?
Yeah.
Somebody did tell me
Our
that.
60th, come on.
Somebody
man.
did tell me
Come
that.
on.
I can't remember who. Somebody did tell me it was in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
somebody told me I had to go.
Yeah.
I got you, bro.
Like, you should go.
I think it'll be good.
Hey, you doing? Oh,
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
we need backstage
I'm-
passes, media kits. We need all of that. We
I'll
is
go
there.
full par, I got club events. We're gonna have a good time. We trying to make it like we trying to send a message. Cause that'd be really good
We're
for
falling
the
off, man. We need that'll help us.
yeah. I wouldn't say we falling off. I just
Come on, Nate. You just said we was gonna keep it a buck.
No. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's considered falling off because I'm not in tune on on the entertainment side. Like I know my chapter, my yard, my school.
It ain't.
I know we hold shit down. I ain't gonna cap. That's the only thing. Now we keep it a buck. I know my
Maybe you brought it back though.
Yeah,
So you know, y'all.
but they.
I'm talking about the niggas I was already here. Like, I don't be hearing about no Greek parties. I don't be hearing about no mixers.
As I say, y'all got like when we do this tour, this next tour, let's just get back in the groove, man. Like y'all gotta come behind the stage. Y'all gotta come put it on. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are, we getting up there, but we gotta establish that. No, but
You look over here. Like, hey, it's a little. I see it's a little in there. It's a little in there. You know what I'm saying? It's got orange in there too.
You probably oldest in the building right now.
That's cool. You know what I mean?
Listen, speaking of tours, we cannot go out without talking about Missy Mag.
That's a fact.
And I see how you did that. Missy Mag shit. Like,
Listen, man,
this nigga always try to put some frat shit. He incorporate that shit into what he got going on. Fuck the dog for that. You feel me? Like, if y'all ain't here, Michigan Made is what we call ourselves. Like, if you Greek, you know, Michigan Made. But he has a college tour coming up,
yes, sir.
and it's called Michigan Made.
Yeah, Michigan Made.
And when is the first? When does it start?
February 3rd.
February 3rd is.
First school, Central Michigan.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know I'm gonna be there, right? Because my dog Skilla's on the car.
Oh yeah.
So your boy was gonna be in attendance. You hear me?
lineup.
So right now we got Skilla, Sada, Dame, YMJ.
Mazo in there too.
You can stop right now, low key, but
And
he finna. Your daughter's on it too, man. Yeah.
my daughter's she's my first artist on my label. I got another artist on my label, Montage. He's from Baltimore. He on there.
let me shake your hand for that. Your daughter's on your label.
Yeah, shit.
That's big-
Yeah,
that's big
mama.
shit.
She pissed me off when I got here. Too. That's what took me so long and shit. She pissed me off, but it's all good. I still love her and shit.
Of course, you got to,
Man,
nigga.
kids are stretched as fuck out. But no,
So you said Sada, Skilla, Mazo, Dang,
YMJ.
YNJ.
Yeah, and then just a bunch of different artists from other states. I mean, other cities. Well, I got artists from all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming to open up and shit like that.
And you said the first date is February 3rd, and it's going all the way through February
26th.
Yeah, okay, the
And
26th.
it's ending at y'all school.
I ain't seen that. You ain't dropped the flyer for you. I seen it on the thing.
No, I dropped it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sada gonna close it out.
Okay, that's why I ain't see it because what's name on it? Okay, yeah, because I was paying attention to the state.
That's
And guess what? We gonna be there. Y'all see them dates? We gonna post them. We gonna let y'all know where we at. And guess what? Meet the Connect will be there. Full access, backstage with the cameras, fucking the
That's
people.
gonna be so.
Y'all know how we get down.
He said, "Fuck with people."
Y'all know how we get down, man. What? Look.
He got his daughter on the label, and you know what I mean. That made me think about something because somebody is going through some news in the
I
world.
knew he was gonna find a way to bring it up.
Master P
Oh,
and Lil Romeo.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Through childhood, he had him on the label. He said he hasn't got bread from that. Mind you, Romeo 30-some years old, and now he kind of complaining about
Romeo not 30.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm older than us, bro.
He older than us.
Yeah, because I think he was older than us.
Not older than us. Not him, but
I would say, I think he's older than you too.
He
Because he's Bow Wow. Bow Wow is like
Bow Wow was
37.
So do you know about that instance that happened with
The Bow Wow 35.
with the Romeo and
Yeah, I don't know as far as
yeah, but like, how do you feel like that? Because you got 5 kids, you got daughters on your label. Like, how would you feel if like something like that happened to you, or what would you do to prevent that type of shit, like with legacy and shit like that?
So a couple things. I actually comment on this. What happens is, man, this shit is just so sad because we'll never know the real. We don't. You know what I'm saying? But if we're just speculating based on what everybody has said, think about this. As a parent, bro, and once y'all have children, y'all will understand this.
I have one.
Okay, yeah. No, you have a little girl, right?
Boy.
Boy?
Yeah.
Where y'all boy?
4 years ago.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and I ain't seen you in about 5, 6
It's
years.
all good.
Damn, that's up. Congratulations.
I
It's cool. I didn't know the Freaknik drop on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so now that you can attest to this, no matter what you do for your children, I'm being honest, it'll never be enough.
Yeah, they're gonna think you
It'll
could
never be enough
different.
because they don't look at it as they look at it as you're supposed to do, which in all actuality you are supposed to provide certain shit.
Yeah.
But the extra shit, like I didn't have to put you into music. I created that because that was another lane. You know what I mean? We needed another child star. Bow Wow was dominating. Romeo came in at the perfect time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
started beefing.
And that was all created. They created this because they propelled their careers even more. You know what I mean? So,
No buzz.
and it's like this. If I'm a father, right? What's different than a label signing an artist, investing all their money? I got to recoup my shit back. All right? Because now you're a kid. No, so it's like I gotta recoup my cheese, but you gotta think as my son, I'm naturally taking care of you
Big
regardless.
facts.
What am I gonna? I'm never gonna get that money back because I'm always taking care of you, no matter how you look at it. Paying for your prom, you just so happen to be bringing in income now. Feel me? Now, at the end of the day,
All he had was really that one. Or he might have had 2 bangers. He might have had
man,
2.
he had enough bangers. People think you gotta have a lot of records. No, you just need one.
Because music is timeless. You feel me? If it's a banger,
Then he had the TV show.
Oh, he did have
Then he did the movie,
Now, the thing is, it's
commercials, rap snacks. His dad put him on, and his dad, because his dad has other children. Guess what? The other children ain't got the same shit as you. He could have chosen any other kid, but he chose you to be that one.
And it worked.
It worked. Mm-hmm. But in the same sense, to his defense, it's like once you was of age, you should have been
your shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, so, like, Savannah, that's her name, right? I don't want to say it wrong. How old is she now?
She's 9.
9. So,
10 in April.
okay, so she'll be 10 in April, right? So, if things go, of course, how you want it to go, and she making her own cheese, do you feel like you are now you gotta step? You can step back.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You already thought about this shit.
No, I have because me and her mom talk about it. Her mom, I said, the goal for my daughter is to create, obviously, the income, the platform, to make her big enough to where the money she brings in, we break it down. We have a component. Part of the money goes to the label because you have to pay for everything that you got to bring your money back to the label. Boom. Another part of it goes to your manager, because I'm gonna make her mom her manager.
Keep it all in.
Yep, keep it all in. Mom makes money off her daughter now. Then she has her own bread, her own bank. Money goes into that. Feel me? And then we have a separate account just to go back into her. So it's like mom gets paid, label gets paid,
Which is you.
daughter get paid, and then we leave the rest of whatever we have left that goes back into the artist. You know what I mean? And that's how we do it. Because now she has this money for her.
Right.
And then we set it up, trust funds, or whatever the case may be. We set it up to the point where she has her own money. When she turned 18, do what the fuck you want to do. Because it's all the money you made. And I feel like he could have did that. And I don't know, though. I don't know how much.
He a hood nigga. I don't even think he knew about that type of shit. Like,
I don't know, but he's a smart guy, though.
Yeah, he's smart.
And that's what I'll be wondering, when
People don't think about that because he's like, all right, if my daughter's bringing me $100,000 a month,
nigga.
imagine like she's getting booked. Let's say she gets 5 bookings a month for $15,000 a piece. She got the bookings. Then let's say she's getting sponsorship checks from endorsements, Fashion Nova Kids, Shein. They want to pay her $2,500 a month just to make a fucking post on Instagram. You know what I mean? All that shit adds up.
That happens.
Then her streaming goes crazy. Then her YouTube goes crazy. So let's say she's bringing in $100,000 a month. We break that shit down. Boom. 25 go to mom. 25 go to the kid account. 25 go to the label. 25 left over to go back into the artistry. And we do this, and this happening every month.
So with some shit like that, now do you feel like the obligation? Well, of course not, because she's still young.
Yeah.
So, but do you think, say that does happen, 2, 3, she said 10, so 3 years, she's 13. Now, do you feel like the obligation is, you have less of obligation because she can do it herself? Or do you still...
She'll never be able to do it herself until she becomes an adult.
Well, nah.
That's what I mean. But I'm saying, like, no, I
Christmas
still...
ain't banging no more because, hey, you can buy whatever you want. I ain't got, like, I'm like, you
Well, it's not, but we still, because you got to think, what she makes is her own money. As a father, I still got to come through my end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because you make your own money, that don't change shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom make her own coin. But guess what? She still get us together for Christmas. We make our own brand. She's still like that's not fair to her at all. It's not fair. You know, she earned her bag the way she did. Her mom getting money, label getting money, everybody eating. We ain't got nothing to complain about. It's when motherfuckers start to think about, well, oh man, well I should be making more money than this. That's when she get fucked up. You know what I mean? But that's the perfect.
Romeo probably was going broke and then got to thinking like, hey, that nigga owe me some cheese.
It
Like,
be
you know
like
what
that,
I'm saying?
bro.
Like, you,
But I
when
hope
you was
that it's
straight,
not
you
that.
ain't give a fuck. But now you hurting.
That's a big fact.
That is crazy because a lot of people think that's not just kid shit. That's human shit.
In fact, you start thinking about, damn, if this would have, nigga, you be seeing the stars and shit, like the planets, like damn.
Once a nigga broke, they get to think about all of that
Think of
shit.
all the money that niggas owe you.
Yeah,
all the
all
favors.
of that shit. Like, how about to call this nigga? Because I'm pretty sure. But no, I was asking that because, like you said, you got her on a tour with you. So, what was what made you do the college tour? What was the idea behind that?
The whole college tour shit was creating opportunities. This is one of the questions I asked earlier that I didn't get a chance to get around to, but it was about, creating opportunities. Like I didn't get booked. I'm not the nigga that get booked often. I don't know what to do in regards to that, but I know how to create opportunities myself. So it's like, I'm not gonna wait on you to book me. I'm gonna book the niggas that you like, then I'm gonna put myself in front of you. Now you're forced to see who the fuck I am.
There you go.
And at the end of the day, I can live with you not liking me after you see me.
But you see
But
me.
you're gonna see me.
But you
and
see me.
I'm cool with that. And I doubt that you don't like anything that I got. You may not like everything, but I doubt that you don't like anything. Mm-hmm. And that was the whole concept, and just noticing the market. I felt like I got away from the college market. I felt like I really dominated that. Even in undergrad, I was really well at throwing events. I was really well at throwing concerts. I'm pretty much good at
putting niggas on the Hey, listen, we got some stories.
This guy right here. I don't blame it though, man. That is. That's no. You know what I'm saying? We got it. Those days.
Them definitely
One of the greatest days I.
So you had a post, right? You had a post right around when you released the announcement of the tour. And I'm pretty sure niggas were, hey, let me get on. And then this nigga said, listen, I love everybody, but I just put $250,000 on this tour, so I'm not doing shit for free. Goddamn it. A quarter ticket?
Yeah, but you factor in, and I have no problem discussing this because it is what it is. Everybody say they can do shit until you gotta figure out what the fuck it takes to be. Everybody want to be a boss until you figure out what it takes to be a boss. You know what I mean? Everybody want to do this until they want it because they see it, but they don't know what goes into it. $250,000, I'm gonna break it down straight now. Colleges to rent out like venues on campus ranges anywhere from about $500 to about $1,500, $2,000. Some a little bit more. You gotta get insurance. You gotta get security because you're talking. Yeah. These are these are the rappers that's beefing with everybody in the city. These are the same rappers that's getting shot at and shooting back. So you gotta protect the student body. I don't give a fuck what is going on. So you gotta invest in security, and we gotta get top flight security.
Tell the world, man.
Top flight. So you got that.
Nigga getting in with a pen, nigga.
Yeah. Event insurance for the whole tour. You gotta get that. You gotta employ people. You gotta pay the artists. So that's the biggest thing. Yeah. The artists by themselves is $130,000. So you already $130,000 is paying the artists because they gotta get their bread. Then on top of that, promotion and marketing. Yeah. Feel me? Just hiring people to promote and getting flyers. Flyers, just to get flyers is $5,000. Have somebody put 25,000 flyers and 50,000 flyers across the state. That's another $5,000.
Different flyers too.
Yeah, different flyers. Then you got graphic design. Then I got a website built just for this tour. So that shit starts to add up. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you like, damn, nigga,
I just put $250 in this bitch. I ain't doing shit for free. And I'm like, nigga, I feel you. I gotta start getting this chicken back.
Yeah.
He fighting a different type of fight. Like, it's a lot of niggas that say they independent. Like, but they got some type of distribution. They got somebody that's kind of like, this nigga is booking his own tours, his own artists, and putting himself in front of y'all motherfuckers.
And like his own cheese.
On cheese, like, that is a different type of fight than most of these niggas, like, just saying they independent. Like, you truly, like, independent.
All the way. And I take nothing away from niggas that say they're independent. That's really not, because it's all about perception. You gotta create the facade. You gotta make people believe that you're this so they can buy into it more. See, me, you see it, you believe it, you understand it, and I make you understand it. I have no problem with sharing it. You know what I mean? Another thing is putting up 200 isn't hard when your credit is good. So that's another key.
Yeah.
When you got
We're gonna talk after the show.
credit
Don't
cards,
worry about it.
$25,000 limit, they're gonna $75K right there.
He said some crazy shit though. And
Me?
he said it in the interview.
Oh, well.
He said he would be okay with a 360 deal.
Oh yeah, you heard it, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh?
I see.
Yeah.
This nigga said he will be okay with a 360. Like,
Because
I just need you to break that down. Like,
so for me, why 360 deal works for me.
I have
personally-
nobody in my life said that shit. Like,
Yeah,
openly.
yeah.
Niggas would be like, I gotta wait for the
People
right
stay-
shit.
Let me tell you why people stay away from 360 deal. Think about, I'm a different type of artist. Artists haven't created shit for themselves. They don't know how to. They're used to, yeah, think. If I just keep making music and everybody like me, what did I do? I just made music. I never understood the business. I never learned the business. A lot of artists don't know the business. Think about the artists that do know the business. How old are they? They're our age. You know what I mean? They've been in the game for 15 years, 20 years, and they took them that long
To learn.
to get to the game. Fuck that. I skipped that. I learned the business. I just don't have the material to get me on. You know what I'm saying? But I got enough shit to maintain. So a 360 deal for me is a label giving me the push. I give y'all a percentage of everything. I don't give a fuck. It's the same shit from a bank. If I borrow money from a bank to go do the same shit, guess what? I still have to pay
You gotta
that
pay that back.
You have to. And guess what? If I make money this way, this way, this way, guess what? You can have a piece of whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because I'm so structured financially and business like minded
Yeah.
that I'm gonna create so much more money on other shit outside of music. I'm gonna let y'all focus on the music part for me. Now I got a
I'm
team.
just gonna make it.
I need the platform. That's what I care about. So if the 360 deal affords me the platform, then that's what's important. That's what you want. When you already know how to make money, I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the platform because
Exposure.
think about it. I made the most money without music, technically. So if you just increase my platform, it makes everything else that I got
Increase.
go up.
That nigga in here dropping gems, bro. That nigga is in here dropping gems.
And everybody said it because I think about this like niggas get, they get a bag, you get an advance from a 360 deal. And you like, all right, cool, I gotta pay it back. They want this many albums. All right, just do what the fuck they said, get it out the way. And everybody said, oh, you say that now until you're in a position. See, look, I already don't drop music like that. So if you tell me I can't drop music for a year, I don't give a fuck. You don't
I'm
matter.
already in.
I don't care because I just want to make money.
Yeah.
I just want to make money. And then when you own the label, when you own your own label, they only got ties to you as an artist. Your 360 deal is only you. It's not your label. So all my artists, guess what? They're going to come under my label, under my company, and I can use the same platform that they gave me to push them.
Your label is the True Color, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what made you want to do that? Because a lot of niggas, at this point, I just think you just like doing shit. Because a lot of artists and all, they be cool with, you got the credit shit going on, you got the real estate shit going on, like, you got a lot of hats to wear. Football coach, basketball coach,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And to run a label, to start a label, like, so why? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because this is how I look at it. As an artist, like how you said, you can't use this platform to do this, but you focusing on you. You feel me? To get you where you think you need to go. You just said you didn't have the material. You would be okay with a 360 because you don't have the material to do X, Y, and Z, right? So with owning or running a label, you the last nigga that you got to worry about for real because you got to worry about this artist, that artist.
Yeah.
You say you got 2 artists right now.
Yeah,
right?
well, I have 2 artists. I have multiple artists and producers under the label, but as far as paperwork, 2.
Right. So now that's already 2 other heads that's taken off of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, that just is really, like, not confusing, but it's like, damn, because it's like
a lot. No,
you know what I'm
it
saying?
comes down to this, though, because everybody got their own path. Everybody got their own connections, their own relationships. So when you got an artist from Baltimore, for example, he's connected his own way. We actually have an investor that's willing to put up $500,000 for him, just for him. So when you got that, he signed to my label, but I got somebody else that believed in him. I didn't do nothing for that. I just have the connections. He just believed in me because me and him been that tapped in. Same shit with my daughter. Her mom is fucking connected. She didn't tapped in with some of the biggest producers. You know what I'm saying? Some of the best songwriters. She's written for some of the biggest artists in the world. So when you got that connection, it's all about everybody has their own shit. They got their own tree. I mean, all I'm doing is just fertilizing everybody's shit.
But you gotta watch it, you gotta water it, you gotta trim off the dead lambs.
But you gotta do that with everything in life, though.
Kid.
That's everything you got. You gotta do that.
One of them is your kid, but that's like having another kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure they straight, getting the shows together, making sure they got what they need for that, making sure they got.
I mean, look, we put in the time, the effort, the energy for what we want to do now, so we can live how we
Chill
live
later.
later. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to create generational wealth. Imagine you popping off 10 artists and you're changing 10 lives. That's 10 generations. That's 10 families. That's just, and it's changing everything for us as a culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're literally changing the Johnson's family. You're changing the, you know what I'm saying, the Rovers. You know what I'm saying? It's just different people. You're changing their whole life. These people got kids. Now their whole life changes. Everything changes for them.
So you don't worry about that putting being an artist in the like kind of on the back burner?
No, because everybody in their own lane. That's the thing. Everybody in their own lane. This nigga, he's melodic rapping and singing. She's rapping and singing as a kid. This guy's a producer. This guy's a videographer. It don't take nothing away from me.
Because I look at it like, if you look at the rappers now, or artists now, that's came in under a label, or you know what I'm saying, and then tried to do nobody, like, who popped for real? Like,
I mean, I'm gonna give you
I'm not
There's 3 labels that I would say 3 or 4 that damn, I could probably go.
I'm talking about the under, not the, okay, you got the CMGs, you got the
QCs.
You got 4PF and the QCs, and you got the
You got MMG.
MMG.
You got Cash Money.
When Meek tried to do the Dream Chaser shit, who popped?
Meek did pop.
No, I'm saying when he did the Dream Chaser shit and started trying to sign niggas,
So take this
who
then.
popped out of that?
But it's not even that. He had 3 fucking artists all get killed.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, that's not his fault. Like, you had Lil Snoop, who was out of here.
Well,
But he was hard. He was hard.
Because almost, he was out of there. The one rapper that was doing the wheelies, he was about to be out
Now
of
he
here.
got one Tafia. I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's Tafia. That's his name. I met him one of the clubs I was at. But it's like I be feeling like when they do that, they just want to not just want to do something, but it's hard. I can say it's gonna be hard to balance.
You're naming one person, but then okay.
Well, tell me then.
So then you got Rick Ross then, because Meek has, I would say, he has reached the same level as Rick Ross.
But that's what I'm saying. MMG. That was the umbrella.
No, it was Rick Ross first. So and then he brought him. He brought Wale.
Omarion was over there.
That's success.
He had some niggas.
That's the same situation I'm in. If I could be that, if I be the big artist, I bring these niggas on. They still are big artists. Wale is still a household name.
Yeah.
Meek Mill, household name. Omar, these are still, and their lives are changed forever. Generational wealth. As long as they stay on the right path, they're gonna always make money. I'll give you one better though. Look at fucking Yo Gotti.
That's what I'm saying. CMG.
You say okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like MMG, Ross started MMG.
Yeah.
Now that's like Wale starting Lover's Boy Inc. type shit, and then trying to sign Or those rappers.
We don't know.
Yeah, because it's like
everybody
take away from you being an artist, and you know what I'm saying.
But you're saying the same thing. But you're what's happening is the contradiction is coming in where you're saying because all right. So I'm not under no label. I'm the one that's starting it.
Right.
So
you like the Ross.
I'm like the Ross. I'm like the Yo Gotti. So that's where it will be for me. And then I got an ear for talent. Boom. I sign this nigga. He pops off. He just so happened to be a hot ass artist. Gucci, same shit. He signed 3, 4
niggas get locked up.
Yeah, but you gotta see.
He gets some
They
niggas
hot
time.
though.
He definitely get on there.
Yeah, so it can be done, especially living in Atlanta. You know, the culture is different down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody work together in Atlanta. Everybody in any type of industry.
All right, y'all say
know.
that. I'm telling you.
Well, from outside looking in, it look
Exactly.
like that. Definitely.
Because they got their issues in Atlanta. I wouldn't say they work with everybody. They work with the niggas that they know. And it's like, the thing in Atlanta is everybody that lives in Atlanta is not from Atlanta. So when you got the niggas from DC, the niggas from Cincinnati, the niggas from Arizona, they all moved there. Yeah, it looks like everybody's working with everybody because these niggas don't know nobody. So they came and worked with a nigga from Detroit because they don't know. Feel me?
Yeah.
But the Atlanta niggas, like the real Atlanta niggas, they for sure it be mixy. It be mixy, you know. You'll catch a couple niggas on some niggas don't fuck with niggas, man.
What was thus far in your career, like what's been the most fulfilling moment? Like Was it a tour? Was it, sharing the stage with somebody? Was it the pool parties? Like, what do you get the most enjoyment, like, out of doing with all the shit that you're doing right now?
I would say, man, honestly, being able, it's like growing that fan base, growing that that rapport with people across the country. You can go anywhere in the country, drop a post, I'm here, and you know somebody's gonna know that you're there, or somebody's gonna be willing. That's
looking for you to be there. Like.
Yeah, and that's a really great feeling because it's like I never imagined doing shows in New Mexico. Never imagined doing shows in the middle of Nebraska or in Oregon. I've never even been to these places. I never even thought about going to these places and traveling across the country, seeing different parts of the country that we never thought we'd ever see. Those were great opportunities, great moments, and I don't know. I just feel like that shit is a really great feeling.
Man,
Oh, sweet.
I get that. I definitely get that. I definitely can get that. That's hard. I want to be able to go. Well, shit just started. So,
Yeah. Hey,
It's, man, then I'll be hearing my niggas all these stories. I'm like, man, I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. So, Michigan Made Tour starts February 3rd.
Mhm.
First show, Central Michigan, you said?
Yep.
Central Michigan, make sure y'all get y'all tickets, man. Y'all the first show. And it's going all the way through the 26th, man.
Uh-huh.
So, if you can't catch that one, guess what? They're going to every school in Michigan.
Every school, every college.
Tough tour right there.
You hear me? Like, so guess what? They where you at? You in Kalamazoo?
Yeah.
Oh, they gonna be up there too. Where you at? In Saginaw? Oh, guess what? You in the city? They coming here too.
Yep.
God damn it. So make sure. Is it a link or a website?
Yep. MichiganMadeCollegeTour.com.
Michigan Made
Make sure you're there.
CollegeTour.com. Get your tickets now before they run out. And don't call me, ask me to get you in, because it's going to be a no for me. That's what you got to know. I got to worry about getting myself in the door. You hear me? Where can they follow you at on Instagram, bro?
All social media platforms. It's Nick Lavelle 1. You know what I'm saying? New project coming. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
not toxic.
He's lying.
That's a lie.
He's lying.
No.
Future ass nigga.
Y'all listen to music.
When can we look at that? When can we look for that?
End of January.
In the January, and it's he's not saying he's not toxic. That's
Not
just what
toxic.
he's calling his project. Because
No, I'm not toxic.
if you know this nigga,
I'm not toxic.
then you know this nigga. Like
He's more.
Any nigga that switches hair up as much
Oh,
as he
stop! Let's talk about it. Wait, I'm glad you just said
You
it.
gotta know this
The
nigga. toxic.
movie role, bro. Okay, it was cool. You said you had to get the dreads, but
Actually, those was braids. These was dreads. So I grew my hair out and I cut dreads. Then I put them back in. You feel me? But hey, I'll be honest with you. The shit I've experienced with hair has been like so crazy that.
No, I'm about to ask you, like, do you feel like a different nigga with all the different hairstyles?
Like, you know how when niggas put the bucks on, they feel like, oh, I'm this type. Like, it just adds a different to me.
It does. It adds a different look, obviously. But hair for me has been such a uphill battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got the Tory Lane shit.
Yeah. Facts.
You very transparent.
so them
with
bitches
this
is
shit.
real.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's crazy.
I never had hair in this area of my head.
Uh,
Like my shit was receding, and then it was just getting bad and bad. So it was over with. So I went. Shout out to Bubba Low, it's in medical out there in Atlanta. I got an FUT hair transplant. This shit is all real, all documented. I got pictures and posts on my YouTube.
they
and my
brought your
Instagram.
shit back.
Yep, they created me. They reconstructed my hairline.
What's the name? Say that shit hurt. Who was on the
It
record?
does hurt though.
He's like, that shit hurt.
Who's a Tiger or Safari?
So I think it might have been Safari. One of they got
It hurts because, you get like about 10 shots in your forehead. So my shit was swollen. My shit was really swollen like Martin. Nigga. No, and my eyes was black. So when the swelling goes down, your eyes turn black. It was a tough situation. I ain't gonna cap.
He was
It
going
was
through
tough.
some shit.
Is that a tax write-off? Can you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it.
What
I'm just thinking about it in my head because I mean, label appearance.
Yeah, it could be.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
that's something I'll have to look into. But I
Is
did.
it BBL or tax write-off, nigga?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Could
Look,
It is?
I mean, it's your image, it's your
image,
likeness.
yeah,
It's
likeness.
like it's a. I mean, he got a label.
DDA on the way. and I'm gonna write it off as a period's expense, nigga.
Lord,
I'm about to be.
in the drink.
Nigga, what?
The drink.
I'm about to be Mr. October next year, nigga.
What's your favorite version of yourself? You know, with the hairstyle. Is it this one?
Yeah, I do. I like hair. I just like having hair in general. I never had it. I'm enjoying
That
it.
nigga popped up with the braids. I'm like, what this nigga doing? Like, I was like, it's for a roll. Then I see the cap him out. He must have got some ass off them braids.
He said he kept them. He must have got. Hey, your ass is crazy.
That's what you gotta know. If it work, it work, nigga. Y'all know who I am, man. I'm DJ Out of Control, the wild boy of the city, man.
What's your favorite Spooty neighborhood?
Mr. Hoel, Nick Lavelle is in the. Ooh, I'm on your next mixtape saying that.
Look at it.
Mr. Hoel, Nick Lavelle is in the building.
Yeah.
It's Meet the Connect, man. You know where the fuck you at, man. Hey, go get them tickets. What's the website one more time?
Michigan Made College Tour.
.com. Go get them, man. I'll see y'all there. We out.